Hey everybody, Jay Superawesome here. I'd like to welcome you all back to my channel. This is going to be another haul video. I have a massive haul to show. There was a local mom and pop store going out of business, so I picked up a ton of stuff. I've got a couple of Blu-rays to show, I got a stack of DVDs to show, and I got a stack of VHS to show. There's a lot of different genres here, mostly horror, but there's some different stuff mixed in. The DVDs and the Blu-rays were $1 a piece, and all these VHS tapes were 50 cents a piece. I have a lot of these VHS tapes, but I have a soft spot for collecting horror movies, so I just thought I would go ahead and pick them up and have extras in the collection, I guess. So without any further ado, let's get on with the haul. Okay, so first up I'm going to show the two Blu-rays I got. The first one is Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. And the next one is The Bad Guys. Now I'm going to be doing the DVDs for a while. First up for the DVDs is Bled. And with it being a formal rental store, you're going to see a lot of these little stickers on here. So that one's Bled. The next one is The Toll. The next one is Broil. The next one is Bad Nun Deadly Vows. I actually think I already have this one, but it was only $1, so. The next one is The School. The next one is The Fog. I'm not really sure what this one is. I've never seen this one before. It's definitely not John Carpenter's Fog. It doesn't look like the remake either. Next one is A Ghost Story. The next one is a Shudder original Gwen. Another Shudder original is The Marshes. The Lonely Ones. And some of these are a little faded. The next one is The Lodge. Next one is Death Valley. One hell of a trip. The next one is Sputnik. I think this one's a Scream Factory. It definitely says IFC Midnight down there. The next one is Dead Noon. Like maybe Western horror. Next one is Dead Heading. And as always, if you guys have seen any of these, be sure to comment below and let me know what you think about some of these. The next one is Return to Sender. The next one is Half Cast. Look like it says America's Deadly Secret. The next one is Frost, Portrait of a Vampire. The next one is Hansel and Gretel. The next one is Vampire Academy. Next one, The Haunting in Alcatraz. The next one is Initiation. Masquerade. Lifeblood. I did see Scout Taylor Compton's name up there, so. The Thompsons. Next up is A Haunting in Texas. Strange but true. Anna and the Apocalypse. Nuclear. Silent Night. Conjurer. Rise Blood Hunter. Vampire Hunters. Werewolves. Into the Forest. The Gallows Act 2. The Lighthouse. Behind the Wall. The next one is Bram Stoker's Dracula's Guest. The Feeding. Vampires Out for Blood. The Sisterhood Pledge of Evil. The next one is Four Blood Moons. And the last up for the DVDs, The Host. Next up, I'm going to run through the VHS, and these were all 50 cents a piece, so I couldn't leave them there. And the first one I feel like is the Steal of the Hall, and it's Dead Pit with the raised cover. It looks like it's a little tore, but it was just really cool to see this one, so I snatched it up immediately. Great movie, by the way. So next up is Stephen King's It. This is kind of like a big box set. Pretty thick. It has 2 tapes. Next one is Pet Sematary 2. Next one is Lawnmower Man 2, Job's War. Sleepwalkers. The Tommyknockers. Thinner. Sometimes They Come Back. Sometimes They Come Back for More. Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn 2, Final Sacrifice. Children of the Corn 3, Urban Harvest. Children of the Corn 4, Fields of Terror. Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return. And like I said, a lot of these I already had, and I've showed in past VHS videos that I used to make, but I couldn't leave these for 50 cents. And this one is Children of the Corn Revelation. Okay, so moving on. The next one is The Unnameable. And this is just a great movie. A lot of these are really good, but I really enjoy that one a lot. Next one is Mimic. Lord of Illusions. Needful Things. Hellraiser. Hellbound Hellraiser 2. And you just gotta love this old school VHS cover art. I just love looking at VHS covers. That one says unrated. That's pretty cool. Hellraiser Inferno. Really good, underrated sequel. The Howling 4, The Original Nightmare. And oddly enough, this is the very first Howling movie that I ever seen. So I definitely have a soft spot for that one. Howling 5, The Rebirth. Howling 6. I think this one's The Freaks, but it does not say, it says it on the side. But I really like this one. Probably one of my favorites in this franchise. Having a vampire versus a werewolf is super cool in my opinion. And here is Psycho 4, The Beginning. Freddy's Dead, Final Nightmare. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. It sort of has a raised cover. Pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to break off and do some action movies for a while. First one up is The Running Man. The next one is The Order. Rapid Fire. The Hitman. Sidekicks. Cole the Conqueror. Druids. The Crow, City of Angels. The Crow, Salvation. Time Cop, another Van Damme movie. Soldier. Pretty underrated Kurt Russell movie. Eraser. The Specialist. Alrighty, so we're going to kick back over to horror. In the Mouth of Madness. Ghosts of Mars, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, The Prophecy, The Prophecy 3, The Ascent, Dark Wolf, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation, Reptilian, Species, Deep Rising, In Dreams, Silence of the Lambs. I think that says Contemporary Classics. So I did get 2 different copies of this one. And this is the other one. This is an Orion release. 2 different ones. And I was really happy to find this one, Silence of the Hams. And I haven't seen this movie since the 90s. Next one is Creepshow. Just some fantastic cover art on that one. And Creepshow 2, I think I like the cover art on this one a little better. The next one is Wishmaster. Wishmaster 2, Evil Never Dies. Where have I heard that before? Wishmaster 3, Beyond the Gates of Hell. Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh. Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. Farewell to the Flesh, that's the second one, by the way. Candyman, Day of the Dead, obviously the third one. The next one is The Curse. Curse 2, The Bite. Curse 3, Blood Sacrifice. And there's one more Curse movie that I already have on VHS, but I didn't find it today. I already had it anyway, but next one is Vampire Journals. Puppet Master 5. Vampire in Brooklyn. Scream 3. The Fly 2. Pumpkinhead 2, Blood Wings. We're getting a little close to the end, I promise, not much longer. Next up is Bram Stoker's Shadow Builder with a lenticular cover. Not really sure how well that one picks up. But anyway. The next one is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Sort of like a newer version. Probably from the 90s or early 2000s if I'm guessing. The Devil's Advocate with John Wick. All right, he's right there. Single White Female. Copycat. "13 Ghosts" with bonus footage. The Stepdaughter. Next up is The Crush. Postmortem. The next one is The Boogans. Aliens. Kiss the Girl. Kiss the Girls, more than one. Vampire Resurrection. Two Shades of Blue. Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. The Ring. Anaconda. The Ninth Gate. Dark City. Vamp. Ginger Snaps. Children of the Night. And last up for this video is Fangoria's Blood Drive. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think about this haul. And as always, I would like to thank you all for watching.